The enigmatic Cat Greene, who is portrayed by Annalyn McCord, has been revealed to be a former spy with a background that is so explosive that it threatens to upend the lives of Salem's most beloved characters. This revelation has caused fans of Days of Our Lives to be buzzing with excitement. Kat's intricate past was revealed in a series of riveting episodes that aired in the beginning of 2025, establishing her as one of the most compelling additions to the program in recent years. Kat was initially introduced in 2024 as a mysterious newcomer who had connections to the Brady and Black families. Kat Greene's secret past has captured the attention of social media platforms such as and revitalized the soap opera's long-standing tradition of high-stakes drama. The storyline of Kat Greene's spy background is deep with espionage, betrayal, and hidden identities. It was initially unclear how Kat Greene was connected to John Black, the late Drake Hodgeston, and the Brady family when she arrived in Salem. This led to a cloud of suspicion around her arrival. Early episodes gave the impression that she was harboring a personal grudge, which led fans to speculate about her true intention. On the other hand, the revelation that Kat was a covert spy who had a career in international espionage that spanned several decades caused shockwaves through the Days of Our Lives fan base. Although I was aware that Kat was concealing something, a spy, while hundreds of people were glued to their screens as the tale progressed, one fan wrote on that "This is next level," mirroring the thoughts of those thousands of people. Kat's amazing ability to avoid danger was the first clue that led to the beginning of the story arc. Other clues included coded messages and cryptic phone conversations. The audience found out that Kat had been trained by a mysterious organization that was connected to the International Security Agency, ISA, the same agency that had a significant impact on John Black's early career. This information was revealed as Kat's secrets were revealed. Her assignments, on the other hand, were much more sinister. They included covert operations in war-torn places, double crosses, and a trail of adversaries who are currently looking for her in Salem. Kat was able to be linked to classic characters such as Shane Donovan, Charles Shaughnessy, and even the late Stefano de Mura, Joseph Mascolo, whose criminal empire played a role in her covert past. The writers did a fantastic job of weaving Kat's history into the show's existing mythology. The portrayal of Kat Greene that Annalyn McCord has given has been excellent, as she has successfully combined periods of steely resolution with moments of softness. An interview that McCord gave not too long ago included the following statement: "Kat is not just a spy, she is a woman carrying the weight of her choices." It has been a challenge to play her because each scene reveals another layer of who she is, the actor said. Her portrayal has garnered attention for its intensity, notably in sequences in which Kat faces her former handler, a merciless spy named Victor Kiriakis Jr., who arrives in Salem to settle old scores. Her performance has been praised with praise for its intensity. Their heated interactions, which were characterized by veiled threats and eerie flashbacks, have left the audience on the edge of their seats. The emotional crux of the tale is centered on Kat's connection to the Black family, specifically her problematic relationship with Marlena Evans, who is played by Deidre Hall. Initially, Marlena Black, who is the widow of John Black, is apprehensive of Kat because she believes that she is taking advantage of John's legacy. In spite of this, a significant episode disclosed that Kat had been John's protege during his time at the ISA. John had instructed Kat in the art of espionage prior to the erasure of his memory that occurred. This bombshell not only added depth to Kat's character, but it also offered a cathartic link to the memory of John Black. Because of this, viewers were able to grieve the loss of John Black while simultaneously welcoming a new chapter in the story of Salem. One of the fans remarked on Facebook, "It's almost as if John's spirit is still directing the story." The fact that Kat has a history makes his departure seem less definitive. As part of the espionage narrative, iconic themes from Days of Our Lives have been brought back into the show. These components include high-tech gadgets, secret layers, and international intrigue. However, these elements have been grounded in personal stakes. As a result of Kat's experience, she is at odds with Hope Brady, played by Kristen Alfonso. Hope Brady's own history with the ISA causes her to be suspicious of Kat's decisions and motivations in Eastern Europe and the Middle East. An unforgettable scene saw Kat entering a Dimera facility many years ago, narrowly evading capture while revealing a conspiracy that was connected to Stefano's machinations throughout the course of the investigation. The revelation that Kat's actions unintentionally led to a catastrophe in Salem's past has set the stage for explosive conflicts with various characters. These conflicts will be a result of the disclosure. Kat's spy past has been brought to light by the production team, who have spared no expense in doing so. Establishing a feeling of a broader and more hazardous world is accomplished through the utilization of sets that are supposed to depict grungy safehouses and slick intelligence headquarters in contrast to Salem's familiar locations. For the purpose of ensuring that the show is real, the authors of the show sought the advice of espionage specialists regarding everything from the vocabulary used in Kat's briefings to the tradecraft represented in her flashbacks. As stated by Ken Corday, the executive producer, "We wanted Kat's story to feel real, like it could exist in the same universe as John le Carré or James Bond, but with the heart of a soap opera. That is exactly what we sought to achieve." Days of Our Lives is noted for its emotional depth, and the result is a plot that strikes a balance between the heart-pounding action and the emotional depth. Kat's coded tattoos, which are said to carry clues about her next assignment, as well as her uncertain loyalties, have been the subject of fans' attention, and they have taken everything into consideration. Is Kat a good person or a bad one? One of the viewers remarked, "I can't tell, and I absolutely adore it." Others have lauded the show for risk-taking by presenting a female-led espionage tale, which is a departure from the male-dominated cliches that are typically associated with the genre. Particularly as she navigates the aftermath of her choices in Salem, Kat's background as a spy who operated in a man's world, suffering treachery and moral compromises, resonates with present audiences. However, Kat's history is particularly relevant to modern readers. The arc has not been devoid of controversy over its whole. The show has been criticized by a number of viewers for putting an excessive amount of emphasis on action, which has come at the price of its usual romance and family drama. One of the users expressed their regret by saying, "I regret the simpler days of love triangles and weddings." However, the majority of people have shown their support for the daring approach, as evidenced by the increasing number of viewers as Kat's story progresses. It has been guaranteed by the writers that her spy past would continue to collide with Salem's core families, particularly the Hortons and the Bradys. This will ensure that the show's emotional origins are preserved in their entirety. The stakes are bigger than they have ever been before as Kat Greene's narrative draws to a close. Her adversaries are getting closer, and the integrity of the fragile peace that exists in Salem is in jeopardy due to her secrets. A preview for upcoming episodes provides a hint at a devastating betrayal, in which Kat is put in the position of having to choose between her allegiance to the ISA and the newfound relationships she has formed with the Black family. By noting, she's got more skeletons in her closet, and they're going to come out in ways you won't expect. McCord has hinted that Kat's journey is not even close to being finished. Days of Our Lives has once again demonstrated that it is capable of developing while yet paying homage to its history. The explosive spy history of Kat Greene is a tribute to the show's willingness to take risks, merging high-octane action with the emotional narrative that has kept fans fascinated for over 6 decades. Kat Greene's background is a monument to the show's readiness to take risks. As Salem prepares to deal with the consequences of Kat's past, fans are left eagerly anticipating the next turn in a storyline that shows no indications of tapering off in the near future.